The way you do me, I couldn't be more flattered, Rich. You're the best, Rich. I would.
Throughout the show, we hear a number of celebrities who knew or worked with Jimmy Stewart.
This is Raymond Burr. This is Lionel Barrymore. This is Alfred Hitchcock.
Don't be such a sap. Well, I was born in Indiana, Pennsylvania. And people say to me, Indiana, Pennsylvania? Why were you born there? Well, I wanted to be near my mother, that's why.
And then a very talented young man joined our group. His name was Henry Fonda. And, boy, we became great friends, we did. As a matter of fact, we became friends for life, we did. Henry Fonda. I remember one Christmas, things were so bad, all we had to eat was a large jar of aspirin. It didn't fill us up, but I'll tell you one thing, not one of us had a headache for over 40 years. You know, one cold winter night, Jimmy and I were walking back to our flat at the Madison Hotel, and I bet Jimmy I could piss my name in the snow and he couldn't. I didn't know that son of a bitch had more to drink than I did. I just pissed my initials. And he pissed his whole name. Even dotted the I in Jimmy. Gloria gave birth to twins, May 7th, 1951.
This is Andy Rooney of 60 Minutes. You know, for a woman to have twins, takes a lot out of the mother. An awful lot. You know, Gloria used to feed her twins beans so she could find them in the dark. Hello, folks. This is Jack Benny. You know, I used to be a neighbor of Jimmy Stewart's. Every Sunday, I go to church. And when the service was over, one Sunday I went up to the preacher and I said, listen, that was a damn good sermon. And the preacher said, thank you, Jack, but listen, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't use language like that in the house of the Lord. I said, I'm sorry. All I said was, it was a damn good service, and you're a hell of a preacher. And because of it, I put $1,000 in the collection plate. And the preacher said, no shit. You know, I must admit, thinking back in my career, I think my three favorite people were Jimmy Stewart, John Wayne, and the third one was who the hell was it? Richard Stantz. He was one of my favorites too.
Who?
Richard Stantz was my third favorite of all.
I've never heard of Richard Stantz.
What?
I've never heard of Richard Stantz.
Where the hell were you born, in a tree forest? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States and to the republic for Richard Stans. And there was a newcomer to the screen in this movie from the Actors Studio in New York. His name was George C. Scott.
Now, Lieutenant Mannion, did you or did you not, on the date in question or at any other time previously or subsequently say or intimate to the defendant or anyone else, whether friend or acquaintance or in fact a stranger, that the statement imputed to you, whether just or unjust, and denied by the plaintiff, was a matter of no moment or otherwise? Now, did you or did you not?
I don't know, would you repeat the question? Jim, Pappy, John Ford wants to know if the two of us can do a movie together. It's going to be called The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. I play my usual macho self. I'm always the tough guy in movies. Every movie I make, I'm the tough guy. I'll tell you why, too, Pilgrim. Because I'm tough, that's why. I'm so tough, every morning I take a bath in ice water. That's how tough I am. And my wife, well, she's one of them all-American feminine people. She takes a bath in milk. I said, milk? You gotta be kidding me. Pasteurized? She said, no, just up to my tits. A young budding actor came by the house. And he just made a big splash in a movie called Easy Rider. His name was Jack Nicholson. When Jack came by the house, I remember he brought his dog with Ryder. And Gloria just wouldn't let the dog in the house. He said, absolutely no way that dog's coming in the house. And Jack said, why? She said, well, because I have cats. I have cats, that's why I can't have a dog in the house. Cats. I gotta tell you, man, I gotta tell you right off the top. Why the hell is it that women love cats? I don't get it. They never listen to you. They never come when you call them. When they do come, they want to be petted, they want to be stroked, they want to be fed, and left alone to do absolutely nothing for the rest of the damn day. Every single thing a woman hates in a man, she loves in a goddamn cat. I have always been a big fan of Jimmy Stewart. My gosh, he only carried one woman over the threshold. Now me, I carried 4 women over the threshold, and they're lawyers. I do not like lawyers. They are not my favorite people. Do you know, after my second divorce, this is a true story. After my second divorce, I was really upset. And I can remember walking into a bar, and I sat down, and I yelled out in the bar. Now forgive me for saying this is not really me, but I was angry. I yelled out in the bar, all lawyers are assholes. And the guy next to me said, I resent that. I said, really, are you a lawyer? He said, no, I'm an asshole.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them blue for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Then Jimmy and Harvey walk up to heaven.
You know, when I stand before God at the end of my life, I would hope that I would not have a single bit of talent left. And I could say to the Lord, thank you. Thank you. I used everything you gave me. It's been a wonderful life. Thank you.
Jimmy Stewart and Friends. What other one-man show tells the life of a well-loved star along with 24 other performers telling funny jokes and stories all tied in with Jimmy Stewart? It's a laugh a minute. Whether you're 18 or 80, you'll love Jimmy Stewart and Friends.